What is happening? You are here for RH After Dark once more. This is our special Thursday live stream where we unbox things, talk about stuff, hang out with our friends, and answer all your questions. In today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the Miyoo Flip Mini once more from MechDIY, as well as the TrimUI Smart Pro S, also from MechDIY. They're a reseller on the internet you can buy handhelds from. Also, just to spice things up, it's time to unbox tonight the new colorway for the RG52 Mini from AISLPC. And we got to look at comparisons, talk about mini handhelds, sub-$100 handhelds, really all the best things that you can get for less money. And without further delay, we also have here Mr. Andrew and Rob, the Retro Tech Dad. And for the first time as a guest on the RH Podcast, longtime listener and supporter, first-time guest, we have...
Are you ready, kids?
What's happening here?
Oh, who makes gameplay videos longer you had planned?
Retro Tech Dad.
Has every shot in violet like it's part of his brand.
Retro Tech Dad.
Marathon teardowns is what you adore.
Retro Tech Dad.
They'll drive tiny systems harder than the specs were built for.
Retro Tech Dad.
Ready? Retro Tech
Dad.
Retro Tech Dad. Retro
Tech Dad.
Retro Tech Dad.
That's amazing. What an intro. What an intro.
I guess we'll just see you later, whoever that was.
Wow.
I think we were supposed to have Mike. I don't know who was. I thought Michael Benny was showing up tonight. Nah, we'll have to see. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, hey.
Hey.
Hey, welcome.
How's everybody doing?
Oh, good. How you doing tonight?
I'm all right.
Well, you know,
You guys are doing a show?
we are doing a show, and I hear you run a retro YouTube channel called at Retro Lunchtime, or otherwise known as RetroLunch.
Mm-hmm. Why not? Got a lunch break, play some retro games, show people how to do stuff.
You do reviews, you do unboxings, you kind of give your spiel about whatever handheld it is in the time it takes you to have a lunch break at work.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible. Like you edit it, you film it, you edit it, you upload it in this time frame.
It's the only time I get.
It's
the only time. Yeah. So
very impressive. I don't know how that is possible, but I respect it. I salute you and thank you for joining us today. Do you yourself have any mini, small, or budget handhelds?
Got a few.
Oh,
yes. About these little fun toys. This is actually the purpose of my latest video, and these are my new everyday carry, the Miyoo Mini Flip. These are fun.
This happens to be relevant to tonight's stream.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. All right.
Oh, yeah. We should all bring our mini flips on.
We should really bring our mini flips out and show people them.
Yes, we should definitely show off our mini flips.
Shan't we?
It's the beauty of the Miyoo Mini, but with Wi-Fi.
I love it when they have Wi-Fi.
I always have mine in a pocket somewhere.
I like to pocket them too. And we're on Twitch as well. That's right. We're on co-streaming on Twitch and YouTube. And Zoms Gets Gabe 87. Is it live? In fact, it is.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Couldn't be more live.
Oh my God, it's Gabe. Dang it. He got me again. Stop having usernames, everybody. I don't know how to read them.
We just want like generic names, like username 1.
I'm good with numbers and letters.
Letters
words are too big. Okay. Well, and with that, we're gonna take a look at. I gotta get Michael Benny. We gotta get. I gotta get a sticker from you for your channel. Put it right here.
I got him. Yeah. Little Amazon.
There's my other flip.
Little Amazon, nothing. Actually, I got this for one specific purpose. It covers up the weird dial that Zoo designed for the Flip 2. And so...
Oh, yes?
Yep, they're fun.
Zoo will not be happy about that. He thinks he's brilliant.
It turns
very upset.
It turns back time. That's what the design is.
Turn back time.
No.
I was just playing that song on drums today.
Nice.
I was doing my 80s hits. More Than a Feeling, too. Anyone ever mess around with that?
Nope.
Dire Straits as well. And
Streets.
of course, Boston. Yeah. I definitely did not just rebox this up just to unbox it because I wanted to make sure it had enough battery life for the stream. That is absolutely not what happened. It is what happened.
This is a legitimate first-time unboxing.
We might have unboxed this one before, just once or twice.
We've definitely talked about it before.
So, for those of you unfamiliar, we got a little Linux handheld here, a small, pocketable size with an awesome hinge, clamshell, good feeling buttons. This is the white model that has the rainbow kind of skittly pastel buttons. Love that.
It's all spring colors.
Right? It is spring colors.
It's actually very fitting too, because with Easter coming up, we got the Easter inspired colors there.
Hide that in an egg. Yeah.
Let's egg it up, guys. Also, memory card, good to have. So this comes
memory
with
card.
Surwish. This is what MechDIY ships. Thank you, MechDIY.
I still need to try one of those cards out.
256 gigabytes, as TechDweeb would say.
Those are our premium nowadays, let me tell you. Have you guys seen the prices of micro SD cards? Wow.
They're skyrocketing. This is easily $1,000 worth of micro SD card.
It's worth more than the handheld.
Wait, is there a satisfying peel in here for me?
Mine had one.
There's no lid. I found that
I don't see it.
There is no. Yes, well, you do have to peel it off, but there is no like lip for you to grab onto.
Stubbs is totally not unboxing this for the first time.
Totally not. We also have screen protector.
Don't use a metal pick in order to get it off, please.
I won't. And we also have USB-C up top. And if you want headphones, you can plug it in via this adapter they include. A nice little case that they include, which is always good. Little USB-C cord and of course, SD card reader for your computer or whatever has USB.
They pack a lot of stuff. They load that thing with a bunch of little things that other people would make you pay extra for.
Value-added service.
Got the pink one here, which
and you got the little pink one.
Yeah,
nice
this one I bought myself, but I love the way it just the tactile feeling on this is so nice. I still can't believe that the same company made this and the regular Miyoo Flip. Like the hinge on this is so much nicer.
How is this from the same brand? I know, and the regular size.
I don't get it. Yeah,
the Miyoo Flip V2. While I really enjoy it, and if you wanted to see, here it is. You have here. This is the fixed V2, what I call the V3, really, where it has a better hinge. But there's just something missing there where I think they did such a better job. I don't need the sticks, really, on this form factor, usually. I think the little one is just ready to go. This is one I remember taking to a holiday Christmas party along with the TrimUI Brick, which is one of my other favorite pocketable handhelds. Absolutely freaking fantastic. They have all this on, MechDIY's site. And then here's the SNES colorway for the Miyoo Mini Flip.
My favorite was always watching Russ pull it out just everywhere.
Yeah, all over the freaking planet.
All over Vegas. He was just pulling it out all over.
A few other options. If you're looking for clamshells for under $100, Powkitty actually brought it back. That's right, the V90. They came out with a second edition for that. And this one has been coming along a little bit more recently. We're starting to see more love on this, although we haven't heard from Powkitty. We wonder what they're up to these days. Definitely not making pickleball brackets.
James has commented they are just restructuring, but they are not done.
Really? James DeWitt's. Oh.
Yeah, he's commented on that in the past. He said that they're still around. I mean, obviously their website's still up and running and people can still buy things and get it shipped to them. So something's going on over there.
Well, I look forward to Powkitty's return. I've missed them. I got nostalgic for a emulation handheld brand. It is.
I do think we have like some other companies that have kind of stepped into its place. Just oddball brands out there that kind of taking over where Powkitty occupied.
Magic X for sure is
Magic X. I agree. Yep.
Innovative with their designs.
Game MT I think is another one that's kind of like got some of that Powkitty-ness going on.
Oh, so you mean the Powkiddy A team and the Powkiddy B team?
Right?
Yeah, basically.
Also today, in our Owl Chat, our subscribers in our Discord today, there's a gentleman who had a child today. So I wanted to pull this out today, celebrate the the upcoming birth of your child, because back in the day we would give folks a V90 from Powkiddy to celebrate a new baby born in the server. So V90S, yes. Welcome new life into the world. Awesome. Came around to that one a little bit more over time. And then another great one to look at is not only the 35XX, but also this 34XX. We looked and unboxed this in the podcast recently from Anbernick. Another awesome choice. This is the 1 gigabyte revision. H700 chip in there.
It's enough for GBA.
Enough for GBA.
For whatever it's worth, it is enough for GBA.
And even some light GameCube.
That's all you need to do.
From what I've been told.
See what kind of games they got.
Very light GameCube.
That is never going to get old.
Poor Zoo.
Sorry, Zoo. We got Amiga. We got Amstrad. Arcade, Atari. The highest you can play on here, the best system, is going to be up to, let's see. Now we can do some Nintendo DS on here, which is kind of nuts. You're going to want to flip between the screens because otherwise it's going to be tiny.
Yeah.
So can I tell you a hot tip, something really kind of cool about the implementation they have here?
Yes, please.
They checked in lid support. So there is lid support. If you bring it down, it will put the device to sleep, or at least it should. I don't know if they've updated the build since then, but before. Now, since then, that check-in has gone into Onion OS 4.5. So we will see it. But this, compared to the last build, has NetPlay support for GBA. You did not have NetPlay support for GBA before. So there's a couple of cool things that were in this sort of 4. It's not full 4.4 because 4.4 is not done yet, but for the snapshot that they took, there's some pretty cool stuff in there.
128 megabytes of memory. And that is cool. All right. Firmware version. This is the one from 2025. It's like from, what is that, October? Is that what I'm seeing there? Cool. Make it look a little better on camera. So yeah, this does come with Onion OS is the card they're stocking with this. They just chocked it full of games. They got some apps on here as well. All of Onion OS is
great. I love it. It's perfect for a device like this.
They got ports on there.
Even getting DS to work on 128 megabytes, they are ninjas. Like, they are just efficiency masters in order to be able to pull that off.
They even got TMNT category, Tick 80. That's kind of a cool fantasy console. Nice. All right, well, let's look over what Rob's got going on.
Oh, I'm checking out. Whoop. Is that visible? it's too good. The overlay is too good. The shaders here.
Get your worm light. Get the worm light.
Yeah, right. I need to get that out.
Yeah, it's really dark for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why.
There's that filter. Okay,
so here's make it a little it's too realistic.
I know. So Miyoo Mini Flip, looks like we can get this one from Miyoo Direct for $57.99, and then from MechDIY.
Hold on, Sonny. I'll get you that link.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm playing.
And they have a
game of the week, not game of the week, game of the month, which is the Donkey Kong for Game Boy.
Oh yeah, I've been playing that too. Got to be one of my favorite iterations of Donkey Kong.
It's great because they basically built on the arcade game and turned it into like an actual full-fledged game, and it just has like extra stuff. It's awesome. Oh crap! Hey, not bad. All right.
And pricing's not bad, yeah, for where we're at in the hardware economy right now. And Go P91, yeah. Ban isn't going to be joining us for Thursdays that often. He's kind of got stuff going on then.
Yeah.
So it gives us a nice chance to bring on.
He's a busy man.
He's a busy guy. It gives us a great chance to highlight some guests and folks from around the community.
He's got to charge his batteries on all those handhelds. They're not going to charge themselves. That takes time.
Yeah, I don't know why my footage is so dark. I
Oh.
don't get it. Maybe
Rad.
Hold on.
Thanks for the super chat. Just a baby boy being born.
Did it
Not
for you?
just.
What did you do? What did you touch? You broke it.
Let me go see what's going on here.
So, Stubbs, question for you. You're tinkering around with the Miyoo Mini Flip. What is your current everyday carry? Because this has become my everyday carry. This is my life.
The Miyoo Mini Flip.
Yeah, it is.
I think for a lot of people, this is a really good everyday carry.
So I switch back and forth between this and the TrimUI brick. I mean, those are just my two easy go-tos that I know will not fail me in most all scenarios. This is nice because, again, you don't have the screen showing. You can just close the clamshell and there you're good to go. But I like the brick because it's a little bit bigger screen for us aging gamers with our eyeballs. So here you go. If you want to get a fully loaded Onion OS card, we got 256 gigabytes for 120. We have 128 gigabytes for 110. And if you get it with no game card, no games, load your own games. Get this if you already have an SD card. I think save some money, $75. What the value added service there is that they are going to listen and take returns in a little easier. They're going to, update you about shipping, and there's that customer service element that they stand behind there. And they also have, codes to bring this down lower. It looks like they get 18% off. Use code MMF. I guess that's Miyoo Miyoo Mini Flip is what it stands for. Sony's giving me the don't say that. I know. I'm just messing around. Miyoo Mini Flip. We also have code RH15, which gives you year-round 15% off for MechDIY. And here's Donkey Kong.
I'm so glad that is one of the games because it is fun to play.
It is.
It's a great game.
It's satisfying. It has this very satisfying game loop. And I wasn't always the hugest fan of the original Donkey Kong, but this version of it is perfect.
The amount of animation, the character, because the original arcade game, it had a lot of character. It had a lot of personality with the animations. This, it builds on top of that, right? Feels like they're taking the spirit of the original game and actually, giving Kong more personality.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I appreciate that too. And they have a version for the 3DS you can play from the Virtual Console, but I prefer just playing the old Game Boy version. In fact, I'm gonna load that up on mine. You're making me Jones for it, Rob.
Did you hear about the special version which is on the GameCube?
Ooh.
No.
They edited the ROM. Nintendo edited the ROM in order to reintroduce the cement factory. The pie factory that was not in the original NES version. So if you get the GameCube variant of it, you get the more complete version of NES Donkey Kong.
Oh, this has Booby Boys. Never played that game.
You ever played, or is it just one of those games that you see in your ROM collection? Like, oh yeah, I should visit that one day. I think
maybe. I keep wondering, what is that? Why is that? It's a game from Japan. Looks like you're a ninja. There's two ninjas with guns. I can't. The screen is so.
I'm pretty sure for me that's the game 8 Eyes, on the Nintendo. This is the first one that shows up on your game list for your collection. I should visit this one of these days.
All right, screw it. Playing Booby Boys. I like that they have the overlay to make it look like, a DMG.
The power light in the top left corner.
Right?
Oh.
The speaker's a little underpowered on the mini flip here. That's my only.
Which doesn't surprise me given the size of it. I mean,
It'll distort a little easier, than some of the other handheld options.
Yeah.
But I think one thing, it doesn't bother me as much just because the environments that I'm usually going to be playing this in, I don't even have the speaker turned on. I'm kind of just sneaking in some gameplay here and there, maybe at a party where I don't want to be social or.
I'd have to give you one tip about the mini flip too. If you turn on Wi-Fi,
yes,
speaker is not shielded, it will distort the audio every single time, every single unit. You ever played with an R36S that you put the Wi-Fi dongle in, all of a sudden, why is it making these fun noises? It feels like my 1990 speaker when a cell phone was about to go off. It's those noises.
It really cracks me up how good these shaders are. I'm like, the effect is so good, it actually makes it hard to see the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want the Rev 1 or just the standard? Does it really matter?
That's the one I was playing, Donkey Kong, the World version. I mean,
Might as well. Little newer revision. Synchrotron, you're underpowered. You know what? I'm a little sick right now, so you are correct, sir. Craig Spencer, thank you for the super chat. Have they Miyoo Flip Hinge yet? Do you mean, have they Miyoo Flip Hinge yet?
I think he's asking, do they have hinge support for the Miyoo Flip yet? And so on stock OS, yes.
Oh, okay.
We all want to.
Or it could be talking about the hinge itself.
Like, does the hinge good?
Yeah, because I mean, like on the Mini, I don't think there's been any reports about this being an issue.
The original hinge was great. Yeah, I kind of like that original hinge.
No, I did not. No, the original hinge was not good, but the Mini's hinge is excellent. I don't think anyone's complained about it either with cracking or any issues with it.
The original hinge was loud as hell. It was awful, but it didn't break. That's what I appreciated about it. I should say. The new hinge though is nice and quiet, and also shouldn't break. But that second batch was no good. Lots of breakage. But this, yeah, Rob's right. This latest, the Mini, quiet, nice, satisfying snap.
And I remember the Flip, even the Flip V2, whatever it is, the hinge was always, whenever it clicked into place, it was just click, 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 click. And then, of course, if you let it go further, it would just, every move that it would make would be like nails on chalkboard.
Yeah, I wouldn't probably play that one out and about.
It sounded like Ban's knees.
Not going to be in a dentist office with that one. All right, here we go. Our other two games of the month this month are going to be Ico for PS2, which you can't play on here, and Fire Emblem Awakening, which is going to be on 3DS. Also not playable on here if you wanted to know. Different handheld for that. Maybe the Thor. Yeah, there it is. But beat these games, hop in our Discord, take a screenshot when you beat the game, get some points, and get some sweet RH swag. Hey, Skulls, everybody.
You have to update the date on that Fire Emblem.
Right, the dates. Yeah, we got to update that dang date. 2012.
I will say, for whatever it's worth, the prices on MechDIY for the Mini Flip are actually pretty good. Like one of them I ended up ordering with my own money just because it was, it was actually like very close to the website and not that far from Amazon. Wow,
That's fair.
Yeah,
he really took
I
it.
did not mean to do that either. I slid into him.
You did your best.
Well, there's like a really good way to do it where you got to break all the pieces, but oh, that was close. Oh, okay. I love how Mario slides in this version. Like it trips me.
Let's look at the Smart Pro S.
There we go. Yes, let's, sir.
TrimUI Smart Pro S. So this one, really like it for PSP gameplay, especially any widescreen stuff. Like GBA scales well on here. And, 4x3 is all right too, but it's not like an OLED screen or anything. It's IPS, and so you're going to have a little bit of that gray kind of bezel look to it. Clicky buttons and similar buttons to the brick, which I frickin' again love the brick. This one comes with CrossMix OS on there. And this is a colorway I haven't looked at for this model line yet. Also for MechDIY, the retro.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have one of these, Michael?
I do. I put out a video on it, and what I found in practice is that I like the way that SureWish is organized. I also like that the custom firmware scene is really embracing this processor. This is the processor that you got out of the Heligali Pi, but you can't get that anymore.
Oh yeah, so I always forget the name of this one too. Let's see. What's the processor in this? The
Allwinner A523. Now the 523 and the 527 are the exact same thing. The differences between them are really ephemeral. It's like an extra, MAC address for a wired Ethernet port. nothing that's actually important on the
That's
SoC.
it?
You could basically consider them to be the exact same thing.
Seriously.
Wow.
Wow.
But to be tinkering with this as a Linux first handheld, it's actually it's really impressive what the CPU can do. But once again, 1 GB of RAM. This one really could have benefited from that 2 GB, especially when it comes to Portmaster.
Wow. Okay.
I was always under the impression when this was getting rumored or leaked or whatever you want to call it, that it was going to have 2 gigs, and it just didn't happen.
256
get
gigs
it.
in this one.
For the sake of their own pocketbook, maybe they made the right choice, but it would have been a better device with 2.
Yeah.
But Newly's got an alpha for this, which is pretty good. Spruce is good for this. Their collection is good. What I will say about CrossMix, though, is that it's based off of OpenWRT. And so it's just missing a lot of the Linux libraries in order to make stuff work. Like the Portmaster on here is kind of a hack.
It has the video pack.
It does have the video pack. But tinkering with that processor, it is definitely capable of more. The real question is going to be like, in this new world of disruptors at this price range,
Yeah.
like there's the Miyoo Air X, there's Kinhane K56, there's like a bunch of stuff which is now occupying this space, and so this is good as a Linux first handheld.
So this is top of the pile in the lineup of TrimUI products.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this
We'll
is
see
the most
the Brick
powerful.
Pro soon. We'll see the Brick Pro soon. Then that's
Can't wait for that.
Yeah, that'll be so good. 2 sticks, adding it to the brick form factor.
It'll be a bigger device, but I think it'll be kind of cool to mess around with it, see what it's like.
But the Smart Pro S has got clickable L3 R3. That's a big deal. Even again, some of the Portmaster games. I was playing Ship of Harkinian, and by default, it really wants to use that.
Nice peel. So I do appreciate, though, Michael and Rob and Andrew, what they've done with adding in these overlays in this cross mix.
Mm-hmm.
So they're using the space at least. It's not just wasted space.
Yeah, and it's much better than what the default is. What it ships with is not great.
Nope.
They put some attention to
been a
detail on
little
that.
while.
It's things that like I never set an overlay myself. I rarely will ever set a shader myself.
Same. That's why I really appreciate when it's there for me already, because I'm like, I probably won't go in and do it myself.
Mm-hmm. The other thing, which is, I like it's got active cooling, and that's fun and that's neat. And I'm glad that they added it because I think the CPU needs it, because the first Smart Pro did get warm, like just a touch uncomfortably warm. But there's one flaw: it doesn't pass the Rob test. It's flat on the back. But this is
I
actually
don't mind that.
no.
The
But
funny thing is, I
one.
feel like you either love it or you don't, and they kind of kept what made the one before it popular, just giving it more power essentially into small refinements. So yeah, I mean, if you didn't like the regular Smart Pro, then you probably won't like the S.
it's fine for ergonomics. It's great for pocketability. But
Yeah,
here's what I
exactly.
did: I set it to go scrape some box art, and then I laid it down on a table and I walked away. Guess what happened to that air intake?
Oh, yeah.
Same thing happened that happened to my Z13 Flow.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what happened to your flow?
I'm so used to recording, overhead for the stream last week. I had it laying flat on the intake. I forgot about that,
Oh, yeah.
So I put something to wedge it, because I needed the overhead footage.
Rob, do you have yours?
I do. Yeah, actually, I have mine in its box.
I wonder what color you have. I'm excited.
Look
for
what I
this.
got too.
Merry
got-
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Stubbs.
Let me go get mine just one moment.
Yeah, go get it.
I like when they throw in the little goodies. It's nice. And
Andrew,
I
do
also
you-
have the card as well.
Yes, 256.
So, yep, I got I got it in the green. So
Gee,
definitely seasonal for Christmas.
Yes, good.
This is kind of a fake unboxing. I did check to make sure it was charged at least. So I don't think have we
I
ever
think
seen a
people will forgive
green
you.
on the show?
I don't know if we've seen the green. Yeah, I think I looked at the yellow and the red.
Yep, I had the red. I had it red, and then I have the green now. Yeah, I like the green. It's quite striking.
What
I do
the
really-
hell?
I do prefer it over the original TrimUI or the TrimUI Smart Pro. Never really totally vibe with that. I mean, this is pretty damn close, but having an extra oomph to actually upscale some PSP is very nice.
Even the sticks doesn't seem like that big of an upgrade, but I got like both in each hand, and like it is still restricted range of movement on the Smart Pro S, but the subtle increased height, the clickable sticks, the fact that they're TMR, like they did work. And what somebody described to me about the design is that they would call it brave. It's actually brave. Some people will just fiddle with a design to be like, oh, like, look, it's different because we changed the wings, we changed the flap, we changed something about it. But like, it's quite brave of them to keep it the exact same design.
And that's what I mean. Like, I feel like they knew what worked with the one before it, and they kind of stuck with it, and it just made small refinements to people who really enjoyed it. And it was a fan favorite. Like, a lot of people really enjoy the original Smart Pro.
If you get yours, again, another tip for anybody who buys it, run the OTA update. There was a known published issue, and like my friend, your friend, everybody's friend, Steven's Retro Gaming Corner discovered an issue and actually ended up publishing his own fix with Dreamcast. Since then, they've actually published their own fix. So hopefully you have the updated version of SureWish OS.
How do we check?
So if you go into the apps, there's an OTA update option, and it's a little bit weird because it goes to CrossMix first, and CrossMix says, "Oh, we haven't published anything since 1.3. It's not us." But then it'll run a second update where it gets the iterative update.
Okay.
That'll fix the Dreamcast issue. So if I'm advising everybody, like if you buy this and you have the SureWish OS, you're going to be very disappointed with Dreamcast. Please go run the OTA update. It makes it the device it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I wanted to show this is stock, so now I'm gonna go ahead.
If you're not connected to Wi-Fi, it's gonna.
Let me get some Wi-Fi going here. Yeah, Michael, thank you, dude. You're awesome. Thanks for giving us all these tips and tricks.
Yeah, the stock is not great because I remember we looked at the Smart Pro S when we first got them, I think from TrimUI themselves, and the stock OS is just, we were all kind of like, yeah, we definitely want something else.
They got it to work on that processor for whatever it's worth.
That's true.
It's not the worst stock OS I've ever seen. That goes to the U8, which is the device that I would kill for sure. Like that is a travesty of a handheld. But there is custom firmware which is coming for the TrimUI Smart Pro S. It's getting the support that it needs. It's getting some more support than I feel like even the Miyoo Mini, not the Miyoo Mini, the Miyoo Flip is getting. I feel like I've been waiting for more custom firmware for the Flip, and it's not developing as fast as I think I would have expected.
I think given how popular the Smart Pro was, I'm not surprised that the Smart Pro S is also going to be pretty popular as well. And I think as the price keeps coming down, which was what happened with the original, I think we're going to see the same thing.
Well, that's where it took off, and that's where the Smart Pro S may be the long game, because since its launch, the Mac Mini RX, which is kind of the easiest one to recommend in this price range, that price is going to go up. But if the Smart Pro S is like the Smart Pro, you're going to start to see the price going down, and then I think it's going to find more of a footing with the community.
Yeah, it looks like it's doing an update right now out of the box.
Yeah, I'm trying mine now too.
Yeah, this green is awesome. I love it. I didn't even think about it, but I accidentally got my T-Rexes in green too. That was just a coincidence.
Is that a band green? Because band buys everything in green.
Yes. Yeah, he has his weakness is green. Anything that comes in green. I mean, you could sell him literally anything as long as it's in green.
Noted. Okay, so I'm getting a can of spray paint. You have the Denver Broncos Decay 56 because I don't know what to do with that thing anymore.
Just spray paint it green. He'll buy it from you.
Hey, Michael, can I have the power cord plugged in when we're doing this update?
So I think something's happening with mine. It's just black screen, but it's got red RGB on right now.
Look, man, I'm not the police. You can do whatever you want.
Well, let's try.
He's not a Nintendo ninja.
Hot fix available. Okay, let's go.
And so if you were to try to run Dreamcast, I mean, there's other things that it fixes, but the Dreamcast was the big one. If you try to run Dreamcast before then, it would be slow as all heck. A ton of games would be crashing. And what I think Steven's Retro Gaming Corner discovered is that they have an updated version of, I think it's Flycast on there, but 2.0, but they were pointing at the 1.0 libraries. So they were just pointing it at the wrong spot. So this makes it so that the right libraries are actually being the ones that are loaded. That's why it kind of worked, but it really didn't.
Oh, cool. And they got instructions there on the TrimUI store. If we want to take a look, if you're wondering about pricing, so this is, again, around the $100 price point. At least when you get it from the TrimUI store here. And if you want to get it from the MechDIY store, which is where we got these from, also they're showing it as $100. If you get no game card, as soon as you want to add on cards, you can get different options. You can get the stock OS or you can get CrossMix OS. CrossMix 128 brings it up to 150, which is a tough sell because then you're into the territory of getting better handhelds. But maybe the 64 gig, 120s, I know we got rising costs and all that. It's still a little tough to recommend at that price because you can get the Miyoo Air X, which is one I highly recommend. We really, a lot of us here recommend at RH. Miyoo Air X is going to be Android, but it's going to have that Snapdragon 662 in there. It can do, game streaming okay, but really you're going to be able to do some even light PS2 and GameCube gaming. GoTanks on our team got actually quite a bit of PS2 and GameCube games to run pretty well, like Devil May Cry and all this stuff. So I got to charge my battery. But yeah,
I've also got a video
nice.
on PS2 emulation too. If everyone wants to check it out.
Go check out Rob's video.
Yeah, no, it was pretty capable with PS2. I think a lot of people were very shocked and surprised by it.
What's the best game you got to run on here for PS2?
Oh man, it's been so long. I would have to look at the video again. I actually forgot. But a lot of the big name games, like of course, like Final Fantasy X, things like that, will run really well, and doesn't really require a lot of changes in settings, honestly.
So for whatever it's worth, I do still have a pitch for the TrimUI Smart Pro S over something like the Miyoo. Like the Miyoo is the better buy if you know what you're doing.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah.
But hear me out.
Okay.
What if you were giving this handheld as a gift? The moment you give somebody an Android handheld, you've just given them a research project.
Yep.
Right. So there is something about you want to give them something which, you don't want to tell them like, it plays some Dreamcast, it plays some PSP. You want to give them something, say, it just plays all the Dreamcast and all the PSP. Like you don't have to pick and choose which games.
Yeah, one of these preloaded Linux-based devices, if you're going to give it to somebody else, just so easy. I gave everybody in my family the TrimUI brick for Christmas, and it just worked. They're sitting down within a few minutes, and they're playing games, and just having
That's the beauty of
time.
it.
Yep. And other minis, too. I really still like the 28XX from the H700 line of Ambernick. Another nice pocketable small device, small screen, kind of like the Miyoo Mini Flip. And Michael, yeah, you got that too, huh?
Yeah,
you got it right there.
Baby, this is one that my kids actually play with the most, and I'm most willing to give to them because it's so ephemeral. Like, oh no, you dropped it, but he dropped my Odin 2 on the pavement like 3 times, and now that thing rattles. So from now on, you're using this from now on.
You got to use this one.
And the thing is, the price is right too, right? You won't be upset if something happens to that.
Really, any of these, and even, you can look at a lot of these Linux ones, but you could even still look at another.
Oh yeah,
around $100. The price I hear is going to be going up pretty soon for the Pocket Air Mini here. This is the one from Acnes. I know the B-Duck. It's coming. Acnes is going to be stocking the yellow B-Duck version of the Pocket Air Mini, and it's going to be $150. Okay, it's $150 after shipping from Neo, I guess, or like Acnes. But Acnes does this cool service where they're going to engrave on the back for an extra few bucks there, and I think that's cool. And Gamma OS is now being worked on for this. We had Gamma in our town hall in Discord earlier today. We interviewed him, and he actually has fixed some of the ghosting issues. Not 100%, but he said he makes them definitely a lot better. So it's going to be a better experience. And finally, this will be a bit more of a recommend. We do recommend, getting from a third party like Acnes usually.
The man is a wizard. Gamma's a wizard. I don't know.
He just doesn't stop cooking.
He's going with the RP5 next, he said, too. He's starting to work on some Retroid.
Especially for what you can RP5 now in the aftermarket. If he is cooking on that and he just extends what the life of that thing is, the RP5 is going to last forever.
Right? Yeah. No, it's going to be freaking nuts. So, yeah. Been using that one a bit more now, too. But when we're talking $150, there's another $150 price point option, being the AISLPC RG52 Mini. This is one that I know Zoo on our channel has a video out if you want to see a full review, but they have this new revision here, and this is the, I guess, what do you call it? Desert Rocker Dazzle Ambient Lighting. I call it like the desert colorway.
I got the green one, the like army camo green one.
What are your thoughts on it?
You know, I'm kind of torn on it. It feels like a Powkitty device. It reminds me so much of the X55. I think I forgot how much is the price on this one.
This one is around $150.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Well, no, you're talking.
$81.
No, that's the Pro. I think that's the Pro that you meant.
Oh, sorry, you're right.
Yeah. This is the
right.
Mini.
I'm
It's
getting
a
mixed
different
up.
chipset. Yeah,
You're right. The Mini is going to be the RK3566. RK3562 variant here. $81. Yeah, okay. For $81, this is definitely makes it interesting versus the Mangmi versus the Smart Pro S.
There's a decent resolution on that screen. And for whatever it's worth, it's like, oh, you could go for that price. You can go get your RP 3 Plus, but then the screen resolution is lower on it.
I guess they call this gray. Yeah, okay. So it's nice to know if you want the higher screen resolution. They got green, gray, black. And this is very Transformers 1980s toy kind of look there.
The shoulder triggers crack me up on it.
Look at this. Look at this whole thing.
It looks like something out of a G.I. Joe toy. You know, it's just got those little contours on it that seems like it's like 1980s paramilitary.
It's kind of neat, but the thing about this one is the shoulders are, you get stacked shoulders, which I appreciate. They feel a little on the cheaper side.
The triggers for me are a little bit not great feeling.
The joysticks
still
feel good, but yeah, no, I agree with you, Rob. And the D-pad's all right. It has pretty decent pivot to it. And the face buttons are on the smaller side. I'm very short. I'm gonna travel there, and they're shallow.
Where are the speakers on this thing? I'm trying to find where the speaker grill is.
Speakers are on the bottom on this one, so they're down-firing speakers. You got Type-C, you got 3.5 out.
Mm-hmm.
HDMI out up top, which is cool. And it does have, it's stocked already with the games, and it has Linux on it. Right, this is the Linux variant. So the Pro, though, I believe is going to have Android. We actually haven't looked at that one yet. But yeah, that one will be about $150. Speaking of Dreamcast.
Yeah, Nick reviewed this already, and he read this last week. Dark OS is available for it now.
Oh, no way.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah,
he did a tutorial on how to install it on the site. 5 days ago.
So let's take a look at that. Yeah. So you can put Dark OS on here. If you've been a fan following some of these handhelds, Arc OS is a great custom firmware, and now there's this new variant called Dark OS. There you go.
I think Dark OS is the replacement. Like he went to the dark side.
Okay.
So now we're all Debian based, which I'm hoping to improve stability. I'm really happy with the work they does, and there's a lot of people who are on the periphery of it. So like the R36S never got Arc OS proper, but there's a ton of variants, and so now I think they have two variants of Dark OS, like Dark OS and Dark OS RE or something along those lines.
Yeah, I read, like, I edited, like, when I was editing that, I was like, I kind of want that just because, like, it's a bigger handheld, but it's like a bigger budget handheld.
Right. It's a bigger budget handheld, and the ergonomics are nice. That's probably my favorite part of it, is that it does have that nice ergonomic bump. So it feels good in the hands, and if that's your main focus, it feels good. Big screen. It's a little cheesy with the kind of lines and designs, but that's just an aesthetic thing. The screen quality itself, the IPS quality, it's a little dull to me. The quality's a little dull.
It's giving you Powkitty X55 vibes, because that was the one that was like, it's not the most powerful, but it's big.
It is, but if you want big, it's big. Am I pushing the wrong button over and over again? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it does feel like the X55 a bit. People keep talking about the X55 lately. I have not played with that one since the original launch model. Actually, it was like a pre-production model that Fute had to build me a special build for my specific unit back when he was working on that handheld. And those were wild times. I got to try it again.
I didn't understand at the time because I figured if you're going to have widescreen, it better play PSP perfectly. But
Right.
I feel like in the era now of like just Portmaster high resolution screens that want to feel comfortable, like I get it. Once the price came down to the correct price, I get it. And we've seen a lot of iterations and variants on that theme now.
Yeah. Oh, there's Rob's. There's the green one.
There's some Master Chief looking 45-degree angles on that.
I do like how comfy it is.
Yeah,
I can't get over these triggers. They just crack me up.
How's the ergo on the back of it? Because it's got the
I mean, the grip is nice. Like this grip here
You
is
like the
really
grip.
nice. But I mean, the plastic is. It feels a little cheap for sure in the hands, but comfort is really nice. Triggers are not. They're just stiff and weird.
it got a textured back before the RP6 did.
Bumpers are pretty good. The shoulder buttons are actually pretty good. These don't bother me too much. You got your switch sticks, which, you know, kind of over these at this point. I really like the Retroid style stuff. The Jinful sticks are so much better at this point. Yeah, you got the texturing here. So I from what I understand, they're reusing the same mold, and the more powerful versions have a fan, I guess, so they just kind of sharing the same case, which makes sense. D-pad is actually not bad. Like this is actually not a bad D-pad. It's decent.
That's looking to me like a very stock Batocera build.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which is it's
Yeah,
great.
Dark OS I think would be really nice to mess around with on this.
Mhm.
Let's go to Dreamcast. Why not?
You know, in an era where, again, I don't want to fault them because they don't kick in somebody when they're down, but in the era of was it the Plum OS or the Powkitty OS? Sometimes it's good to get a Batocera build and just get that base level of features that I need.
That's all you need.
It does look like someone in chat was asking if you could take this back plate off, the fan back plate, and it does look like it comes off. It's like a separate piece.
Bigger holes.
I could totally mess around with it right now real quick if you guys want to see it.
Yeah. Let's take a look.
Let me get my iFixit kit.
It's so robbed to do a teardown. Just
Well, I'm actually curious now if that little piece comes off. That's kind of...
The speakers actually aren't too bad for down firing. There's a good game selection too. You're gonna get this one, but
I mean, I'm happy just people releasing devices right now with the Rampocalypse. I wasn't sure what we were going to get, if at all. And so during this era where, you know, you're not going to see the biggest of releases, like I'm glad they're brave enough to enter the market right now.
yeah. Satisfying peel. Ooh, yeah. So we got PSP as well. Is a good one to run there. Ooh, TMNT.
There you go.
Synchrotron. Hey, bro, are you stretching Tony Hawk's Pro Skater? Yeah, it does stretch that by default.
Hey, that's true. That's fair. It is by default. Though Stubbs is not shy from stretching those things.
I've been known in the heat of the moment to do a little stretching.
9 o'clock
So
hours.
it is using a hex bit here.
Over 40, got to get our mobility in. We got to do some lunges.
Is there
I
any
think Stubbs gave up on the whole stretching.
Oh, yeah. I do that off camera now.
You do a big lunge, but it's kind of a big leap.
Have you not seen how many times he leaves his office during a stream? I guess that would count for exercising,
That's
right?
calorie burn right there.
Yeah, that's fair. Hey.
What do we got? Oh, you can take that off. Look at that.
Oh, look, this even has like a little screen here, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dust filter.
Yeah.
There is no fan under there.
There's no fan. So I think the idea is that because it uses the same shell for the more powerful version, if you look at the Pro version of this, it probably needs that active cooling, though. So
Doorman
But,
Mike
yeah,
says no fan.
It's kind of amazing. I love it. And if you look at this, there's mounting brackets here for the fan, most likely.
Hey,
Because the
Pirate.
screws I took off are over here, so that's kind of neat.
Hey, we got Twitch folks on. Howdy, y'all. That's so cool. That is interesting. Yeah, so that's just there for complete aesthetics. And what can you access by taking off that port?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. I mean,
You hide
All right.
at the police come.
it's just they're basically repurposing it. I don't know if Sony can pull it up, but there is an RG52 Pro, and it has a much more powerful chip, and I think that has active cooling. So
We do have the Twatchers here, though, checking us out.
do we
So
have a
that's good.
game sir in Twatch?
We do have My Game Sir. Hello, My Game Sir.
Hello, game sir.
It might be our friend Clef.
is my game.
It's probably Clef, yeah.
Michael, you're saying here in the back chat, have you heard of Mini Long? Newest one of these MechDIY Mini Long Retro Pocket Game Console. Yeah, so Mini Long actually just about to put the order in for that. We're going to be unboxing that shortly here. It's interesting. I think the look is cool.
I need
Again,
to
it's
order
around
one of those. I have not ordered one.
Yeah, well, that's around the
Okay.
$100 price point. It makes it interesting.
It's
you get one
not.
too.
I found one. I was scrolling through, and the impound. I like tapped on the local shipping tab by accident in the app, and it showed up for like $60.
What?
So I bought
That's pretty
one.
good.
And there was only like 3 of them left, and I was like, let me just do this now.
Ooh, what are you playing? PSP?
For that price, yeah. Yeah, Ninja Turtles, PSP.
I mean, it looks
It's
like
kind of crazy how many solid PSP options we have nowadays. Not that this is, I mean, this is probably on the lower end of the list in terms of just options, but it is crazy that so many things can run PSP so well. It's such an optimized emulator.
and they just released 1.20.1. So like PPSSPP just got a new update that has some nice features to it too, like some additions to its ad hoc Wi-Fi, which I don't know. Those things are appreciated when I just don't want to connect to a Wi-Fi hotspot. I just want to play.
Come on, Leonardo. Let's jump.
Now, when we're going to get a new RetroArch core for PPSSPP, I would like to see, because sometimes it is kind of nice to just standardize on a single like app, and so the hotkeys and everything just remain consistent.
Right, and if you're interested in going large, Mr. Michael Benny, you can get the Pro Max version for $173 here, 8 gigs plus 128. But is it Android 13? It's a Wi-Fi handheld in there. But
This
what
is a
chipset we got in this one?
I think it's a Unisoc chip. It's a
Really?
T series. I don't know which one though.
Yeah, what are they doing here?
That seems a little bit pricey for what the chip I think is in this.
It might be what they have to price it at, though.
Yeah,
Which is
I know.
unfortunate. We're so used to, the old days, the olden times, back when things were a little affordable. So it's a Rock chip, actually. Rock chip S8000.
Okay, so no, it's like on par with the T620, I believe.
Right, okay.
So power-wise, it's similar to that, I believe.
Still a relatively new chip, so the custom for development may need work. You're not just going to naturally inherit.
Yeah, that's the other problem too. We don't really have any options for it outside of whatever it ships with, and I don't know what it ships with. I mean, it said Android 13, right?
Mm-hmm. Android 13, yeah.
Wait a minute, was there a second OS on the RG52 Mini? Hold on, I'm going to boot mine back up. I saw an option to go to maybe another OS. I don't know if there's dual boot.
Become a developer.
Yeah, gotta become a developer.
No, let's not do that again.
You just vibe code. No, vibe code it now.
Vibe, yeah, that's true. Hey, Stubbs is sort of vibe coding. He's starting to work on his own game.
I was messing around. I was just having fun, learning a little bit, and yeah, it was not very good. You're wandering around a pyramid, but it looks like stick figures. And
I do have to tell you something that I thought was kind of amazing. It was a comment within Portmaster because of all that community. Really exciting. They just ported Dead Cells to Portmaster.
What?
I know it was on there before, but it had a 2 GB requirement. I think
That's awesome.
actually compiled
such a
on the
good
device.
addition.
So I swear I'm going to put this on the R36S just to prove that I can. And if you go into the commentary on the site, the developer of it is like, dude, I vibe coded this. Please don't ask me how it works.
oh,
I love everything about that.
I love that.
Perfect. At least they're upfront about it.
Yeah, exactly. The upfront disclosure I think is appreciated because people who have an interest in that, it's like, oh, you actually got something working. So
I think it's cool. I mean, like, he's being honest, but he was probably just messing around. He was curious and had some fun with it, and yeah.
But the prototype got enough of attention of some of the major Portmaster devs are like, okay, there's something here for us to work off of. This is a great first step. Yeah. And so the initial reactions to it actually seem very positive. So I'm excited to try it out.
Clef, are you here on YouTube and Twitch at the same time?
Absolutely. He's a professional.
That's amazing.
Have you seen his monitor? He's got that crazy monitor that's like he could have.
Oh, yeah. He's a. See, here I am.
Does he have the Samsung, like that ultra wide one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. He's a pro.
Yeah. Here I am over here like an amateur with I have one monitor.
I have one ultra wide that I use, and that's it.
And mine's not even an ultra wide. It's just a 20.
How
just
do you do that?
27-inch monitor, 27-inch. It's OLED. It's an OLED flat 27-inch monitor. It's enough for my needs. Okay, I'm not too complicated.
You will save your neck with one monitor. I played this game before where you have the second monitor over here to the side. I'm gonna go throw email over there, and then you spend hours like this, and then guess that does to your neck the moment you like stand up and move over. No, one monitor for life. That's the only way.
100%. Yeah.
I mean, this game is running really well. Even through like crazy effects and all this stuff on screen, it's running really well.
Yeah, mine was my monitor here is I think it's called KTC. It's a
what now?
It probably uses one of those generic panels. It was a cheap. It was a cheap 27-inch OLED monitor for like $400 on Black Friday a couple of years back.
I mean, KDC sounds like an email address that I have to go send, teacher from my kids' school. I got to go message KDC again.
It is. No, that is the name of it. The KTC, Pro Gaming Portable Monitors, they say. Yeah, here it is.
You said KDP. I was like,
no, KTC.
Stubbs, did you get your monitor from Keurig Dr. Pepper?
Oh, they got it on right now for $470. So it's still a great price. 2K OLED 240 hertz. It's been a good monitor. I've had it for a few years now, and it just does what it does.
I don't think I could ever go back to a standard 16:9 monitor. Yeah, I've been doing the ultra wide for probably like 10 years now. I'm on my second one now.
Really? I have an ultra wide. I have an LG ultra wide. I just never use it.
That's what I have. Yeah, the LG.
It's an older.
Oh well, hey! I'm stretching only because it's out of the box. I haven't done any changes. Don't blame me. Blame what's their name? Asla.
Right. AISLPC.
We're 30 minutes in. You can say it as you please.
Okay, Asla fuck.
No. That's one.
For a professional podcast. Oh, I died. Oh well. We'll just do AAA. Yeah. No cap for real.
Oh, Synchrotron MJR. He's saying fired. Don't talk about fired. Well, I used to work at a calendar factory, and then I got fired for taking a day off.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Michael, get out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh.
At least I can have I get support from my wife. I just had a conversation with her the other day. I told her it's time for her to just embrace her mistakes, and she gave me a big hug.
Not touching that one.
I wish we could see Andrew's face right now. I want to see how red it is.
My boss is actually really supportive too. My boss, I walked in and he said he told me
he's zoned in. What are you zoned in on? What are you playing?
Legends.
Oh, nice choice.
Van is very happy right now wherever he is.
Is he? I hope he's happy. I hope he's doing well.
I hope he's doing well. I think I don't know, is he playing volleyball again? What's he up to tonight?
It's late for him.
No, it's not volleyball night or time yet.
Does he not do night volleyball at Furniture Mart?
No, it's not. But it's not in season right now. Yeah, exactly.
In season, is this
they just came back from the Olympics.
It's not a cantaloupe. It's not like a huge ship that's gonna come get you.
I'm hearing my voice sounds a bit weird. I'm gonna try putting on the fuzzy cat, the pop filter.
Oh,
it's just the Smart Pro S is really, really solid at PSP. I'm just watching Andrew play.
I've been struggling with audio for a while, and people keep asking me, and I just feel like the secret to good audio has been baffling. I cannot.
Man, you came to the right podcast.
You guys have to see the difference in the greens here.
Well, I'll help you out with your audio, Michael. Let's talk off. As we say in day jobs, we'll talk offline.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if I think I could retrofit this.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that looks
man.
Great.
It's Ninja Turtle colors.
Dude. Oh, it's the shell.
It's the shell. It's the shell.
It's their shell.
Glue it on there for no reason.
Boy, those are two very different greens we have on screen here.
Now we're cooking.
I think you're giving Ben a headache. There's too much different variations in green to process.
No, Ben believes that you can never have too much green.
Thank you for your super
his
chat.
Green.
Syncatron, thank you. Stretching his blasphemy, suffering out the heretic.
The choice was made for us, okay? We didn't have much of a say in that.
Are we not taking responsibility for this?
I am not. No, I am not. That's
right,
how
that's
it came
fair.
out of the box. This is what you get. This is the out of the box experience. I do kind of like this. I'm just gonna put this on my shelf. Just this random piece, randomly. Why not?
I think never put that back on the handheld. Never. If you ever let that go, I want you to let it go just like that.
You know, you could like hide stuff in here.
That's where you go when the cops come. Just it goes right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could hide your W in there.
You could definitely hide stuff in there. Yeah.
Amazing.
See?
You can put your cloth in there.
Yeah. See.
I'm gonna do something. Put a trigger Z real quick.
Yeah. This kind of works.
That's worth the entertainment.
Oh, that's
alone.
awful. Yeah, that's awful.
Oh, that's so
awful.
cursed.
How wide is Donkey Kong?
What are you doing?
Look at him.
Oh, he's a
Pretty wide.
He's a wide boy.
Wide boy.
He's thick.
He's a wide boy.
Oh, he's
he-
real thick.
Oh, he
Look at
big.
him, man.
Oh no, I deserve
That's
that.
so good.
Yeah, I'm done with this.
Syncatron.
It's awful. It's so bad.
All I think about is
No,
what is it?
Yep.
Adam Sandler, where
Oh,
he how he shows all the different things he can hide his weed in.
Oh yeah.
Syncatron. Syncatron says they hide their weed in the GameCube expansion port when he got arrested.
What a story!
I want to know more, but I'm not sure
Is hiding
if we
weed-
should.
Is hiding weed in the expansion part? Is that why Eternal Darkness ended up the way that it did?
Yes.
That makes sense. That checks.
All I think about is Metal Gear Solid, where you had to have like the controller plugged in on Control Board 2. I love that. Such a cool touch.
That's why Kojima needs to develop a game for that weird Ambernick controller. I want to see what he could do with the heart rate.
All right. So
You can only like
Everybody-
unlock a door if your heart rate reaches a certain point.
there
Or
are
do
two-
some crazy thing.
So there are two options to consider, everybody. So you can get either the RG52 Mini for around, $100 with shipping, or you can get the Kojima Flow Z13
I'm
with
surprised
the
you
Max
still have it.
$395 for $3,700.
3,700 plus. I actually looked at how much it would cost with tax. You're almost pushing 4K on that.
Which one?
Last I heard, you 3D printed a Kojima replica and then you put that in the box and sent it back.
Did you put the stickers back in?
But then we lost the suitcase. The suitcase was the fun part.
So the Asus rep was watching the stream, and he messaged me on WhatsApp, and he was like, I watched your stream, and I saw you take those stickers. So we're on to you. The Asus police are here. And then
they're gonna like check the box now, make sure it's actually in there.
and he said he's going to count every sticker in the box as soon as it gets back. Every sticker better be accounted for. I said, yes, sir. No, he said he was cracking up. He enjoyed the stream, but I'm keeping that sticker. I said, I have no control over my actions.
Yeah, it's such a like we're on like two ends of the spectrum there. We got the RG52 Mini and then the Kojima Flow. It's like completely so opposite from each other.
So I tried to get this to run.
It's the only comparison I can think of.
Very different purpose.
Oh,
And this is all that happens.
Oh, the port master. Yeah.
yeah.
For Dead Cells, it says it's going to take 4 to 8 hours, and then it does this.
Yeah. So actually, yes. And the reason why is because in order to get it to be that efficient, it's actually compiling the game, right? It's like repackaging, recompiling the game on the device. So it will take that long.
I got to figure out why it's failing though. It's failing. It just hit me with a patching failed message.
So part of that might actually be, are you using the port master, which is built into the cross mix that it comes with?
I didn't get. This is on Spruce.
Okay. No, Spruce should be better.
Spruce will be a good
Yeah,
option.
it's entirely possible. I did all this. I was scrambling. That's why I didn't have this out until halfway through because I was transferring files over, so I could have downloaded the wrong one.
Thanks, Gotenks.
Which is entirely possible.
Print me Kojima stickers. It looks cool though. I mean, I like the red one as well.
Did you guys fill it all with the menu button on top? So that was a new addition that I thought was kind of neat. So like
The menu on, you mean the one that lets you turn on different features, like the feature button? Yeah.
So for me, it's just like I just want the quit game options, like a kill task. Like that is probably the thing which I use for it the most because the volume you have, the brightness,
Right.
I don't change it that regularly. But it's like, oh, I want to get out of this game. I don't remember the hotkey. Just kill task.
There you go. Bada bing, bada boom,
Bada boom, bada bing, bada
bada
boom.
boom, bada boom. Big
Big
bada boom,
big bada boom, yeah.
Big bada boom. All right, everybody.
I love that movie.
Speaking of Fifth Element, it's our Fifth Element. To get out of here. No, that didn't work. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here. Oh, don't show it to me, Robert. No, you.
I forgot I got this at CES.
No.
I didn't get a lot of swag this year at CES. It was kind of very light on the swag.
Yeah, I didn't bring home too much swag either. Well, everybody, let us know your thoughts below on all these things and more. Pick these handhelds up from MechDIY in the description, or we got AliExpress linked there as well, and ILPC. Pick your poison. The cheapest of the cheap option to go with, though, is going to be the cheapest AliExpress shop. Generally, like Ampound or like Handhib or one of those usually are the most discounted during sales. So take a look at all your options before you commit.
Mm-hmm.
And we do have AliExpress coupons as well in the description. There's always sales going on there, but big sales going on this month especially. So take a look at that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to like the Smart Pro S. I think it's going to be a popular one.
Yeah, they're cooking on that, and with all the custom firmware options.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, plus the Miyoo Mini Flip. What an awesome everyday carry handheld.
Oh, yeah.
Along with the brick. Yeah. RG52 Mini, I want to see a little more love given to it. I want to see some more development in the custom firmware scene for that. And I kind of see how people are using it. I wouldn't say it's caught on mainstream yet. And we'll see if it does. 3562 makes it a little tough, but for the price point, around $80 to $100. Okay. I still like the Megmi Air X a bit better. And I'd probably still go with the TrimUI Smart Pro S over it as well.
Mm-hmm.
But
between AliExpress and the resellers, the price of this is not that big of a discrepancy. So go where you want, go where you feel comfortable for support.
Yeah, I agree with that.
For the Mini Flip, because it's really not that much more.
Yeah,
it's on Amazon too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
By the way, I ordered a chicken and an egg from Amazon.
What came first?
I will let you know.
Oh, thank you. And tell SpongeBob, Captain Man, thanks for dropping by as well. Appreciate you, Michael Benny.
Do what I can.
He couldn't even contain himself on that one.
Till the next one, everybody. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share to stay in the know for all of your favorite retro handhelds. And a special thanks to our channel members, our patrons, and our subs who make everything here possible for us. Perks with RH start for as little as $3 per month. Join us in our Discord to chat and play games. And join us on Monday. We're going to be back at it with the Retro Handhelds podcast, where we talk about the news and the latest and greatest in the scene. And every Thursday here for RH After Dark, our new series where we're going to be taking a look at more unboxings and just kind of hang out and vibe with you all. But until the next one, you like this? This has been fun. This has been
just chill, play some games, talk to chat,
nice.
Talk to everyone, hang out. You know, it's good. Yeah. It's good stuff.
Thursday evening.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot one thing that was rolling around in my head. If you care about the preloaded SD card stuff, you will get a better curated set from these third-party sellers generally. MechDIY, they do the whole, custom curated stuff. But really, you can save money and just build your own SD card and load on your own games that you legally backed up.
Which, by the way, we'll say the best device for that, the Retro Blaster Mini. Take out the package.
Yeah,
this
cool.
is your best. It is both a dumper and a programmer. So
Love
they sell cards. You can go take your Pokemon
Stubbs knows
pack
the thing
or whatever
about
it is,
dumping.
write it back to a card and play it on original program. So this is neat.
I love that.
Rob, shut up.
And until the next
Too late
dumping,
for that.
this has been Stubbs on behalf of these dudes here, producer Sony and you all saying, take care of those handhelds and take care of each other too. Watch out for huge ships as well. Love you. Bye.